Hello, Heart and Soul Awards. I am super excited to be nominated again in my region in the east of England. And it's been a busy old year. It's been my first year as Broadway Boogie Encore presenter and choreographer. We had an event in Covent Garden at the Royal Opera House where I used to work. And we have this amazing show reel where I look like a proper presenter. It was an amazing moment in my career and I was super excited to share Encore with everyone. We also went to some fitness events around the country, including Fit Jam and Project Fit, and I got to dance on stage with Steph and the other Boogie team, so that was very exciting. One of the highlights of being with Broadway Boogie is we get to go to Musical Con, which is a musical theatre geek fest, and we get to dance with kids and adults who just love musicals. It's always great fun, and you can see how many people we had at our workshop. What a thrill. So for Broadway Boogie Encore, I've now created nearly 50 dances for the programme. And yes, I spend most of my time choreographing in my pyjamas at night, which is a bit mad. But I really love doing it and I love bringing the character of each dance through. And then we go into the studio for some filming, which I really, really love. And I think I've got better and better at it throughout the year. And I love the fact that everyone loves dancing so much. Of course, at the heart of my business is the sparklers. These are the guys who come week in, week out to my community classes. And it's been a tricky old year. Sadly, my husband has been diagnosed with terminal cancer and we've been having chemotherapy and I kept the classes running throughout. But I literally couldn't have done it without these amazing team of girls and some gentlemen who just cheer me up every week, and they've been really understanding and they can see when I come to class and just need to have a crazy dance a bit like this one with House of Holbein, and it's really helped me. I can't imagine getting through it without doing the dance fitness classes, and it's been so good for my mental health. And just seeing them each week and getting that support, because you always give support to your class members, but to be honest, they've really given it back tenfold, so I'm incredibly grateful to them.
Maybe the world could be yours tonight.
And shimmy, do whatever you want.
I moved to my town in Cambridgeshire called St Neots 12 years ago, and I love getting involved with different community groups. We've got kids events for the community centre, International Women's Day, but a big part of our social calendar is the St Neots Festival and Parade. And this year I was responsible for choreographing a huge flash mob for the whole town, and we collaborated with the choir that I'm in and all the scout and guide groups, all the dance kids groups from across the town, and we did a massive performance from The Greatest Showman. Here it is.
By the parade festival.
I'm always advocating for older adults to get moving, so I was thrilled to go to our local WI, and I also teach chair fitness in a care home, and some of the sparklers were kind enough to give up their time and we did a little Strictly show just displaying what we do in class. It was really special and everyone had a lovely time. Last summer, some of the sparklers wanted to bring their friends and family in to see what they'd been doing in class. So we created the Sparklers Showcase where everyone got to be the star of the show. Here's some clips. Yeah.
That face
just knocks me off of my feet. Pretty
Of course, the biggest joy of being a community instructor is that the fun doesn't stop at the end of class. We have loads of social events and we love going to the theatre especially. I do know from my own experience, you come to a new town and don't know anyone, and it is hard to make new friendships. And it's just such a joy to see these friendships have been growing and flourishing, even when I'm not around, which is even better. So they arranged to have coffees together or go to a painting class. And we had a huge Christmas lunch this year. You can see them all waving. And we took over a local pub, and they looked after us. And it was the biggest one we've ever had. But it was really exciting to see them all getting together and having such a lovely time. I'm really conscious that some of our younger members are sometimes just as lonely as our older members, so it's really important to get everyone together. We have coffee catch-up weeks across all the venues, and it's a really nice chance for them to just hang out a bit and have a natter. At DSM, we've always tried to raise money for local charities, but we are concentrating on the charity that is really supporting me and my husband through his cancer treatment. And we've raised money through dance-a-thons, quizzes, anything they want to get together. And also we do the big Macmillan coffee morning as well, because they've been incredibly helpful to us. We've also been working with Footsteps, supporting Stand Up to Cancer, and Tracy's Trek, who is a fit stepper who's walking around the whole country amazingly, 5,000 miles. So here's us doing our dance. So this year I've been concentrating on training in more of the older adult sphere, so improving my chair training, strength and balance work, working with Forever Active. And as I said, I've now been teaching in our local care home, just near my house actually, and I've been there for a year. And it's that combination of fun, but getting the mobility and just tricking them into doing their exercises with lots and lots of fun. The care home is run so well, and I'm super lucky to be supported by them. And I go in every week, once a week, and they always come out smiling, which is all you can ask. So
Firecracker, firecracker, do that firecracker, she's a firecracker.
So this year I was made one of the regional ambassadors for Footsteps, which means I help host events around the region, but I also host my own event called Footsteps East, and this was really set up to bring instructors together post-COVID, people who got to know each other a bit better, and give them the stage if they wanted to try a little bit of presenting to a bigger group, like we normally have 100 people. It's really bonded us as a community and developed people's skills in a really supportive and safe environment. And I'm really lucky to have made so many Footsteps friends. My newest venture came as a bit of a surprise to myself, but as I'm now a full-time carer to my husband, I was trying to find some work where I didn't have to leave the house for too long, and the opportunity did come up at my local leisure centre to go and teach Broadway Boogie. They wanted to try something a bit different to Zumba and clubbercise, so it's going really, really well. They absolutely love it. It is a little bit different for them, but they are getting to grips with the sparkly hats and the cheesiness of Broadway Boogie. They absolutely love it. And yes, I am just about to start being an aqua teacher, so my legs are out, I've got my noodle, I'm all ready to go.
I love coming to Footsteps because every week there's something fun, something new, and lovely friends to make when I'm here. And Lynn is just great.
And I love coming to Fit Steps because I have great fun keeping fit and made some lovely friends. And Lynn makes it so exciting.
I miss it. I think it enriches mind, body and soul. You make great friends and Lynn's a wonderful teacher.
I'm fairly new to it and Lynn is a fantastic teacher and everyone is so friendly. And
Hello, we just love. It's gorgeous. Broadway Boogie. It's absolutely fabulous.
Times a week.
Yeah, definitely. We love exercise, we love dancing, and it's a combination. You put the two of them together, and it's absolutely fab.
Yeah, I just want to say her classes are such fun. It makes you think you're on the stage and you think you're there in front of an audience, you know, and it's just fabulous. And you exercise at the same time.
What you love about the Broadway Boogie classes?
I like the dancing, I like the fun, because Lynn makes it fun, and it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. You just pick up and then do it again. So yeah, it's great, and it gets you going, you know, doing your exercises.
Lynn's class is so much fun. You hardly even realise that you're doing exercise and the time just flies by. It's really, I look forward to it so much and I'm sure everyone else does too.
This class is really enjoyable and it doesn't matter what your age or anything, everybody can have a good time. Come and join us.
Thanks Lynn for a fantastic class as usual. Everybody enjoys coming. Well done. Lynn's class makes me feel so happy. I love exercising in a jolly atmosphere and I feel a little bit glamorous when I do it as well. Thank you, Lynn.
I'm one of the few blokes that does this class and I like to balance cardio up with doing the weights, and I think more guys should do this class, you know, for balance and exercise and that, and it's great fun. And Lynn's a legend.
So that's been my year. Yes, it's been another busy one, but so exciting, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you, everyone.